I'm certainly many of the members did. I did not hear anything that I didn't already know. The airfield in Syria, which is where Assad where he launched this chemical attack, was severely degraded, and I think certainly in the short to midterm degrades his ability to conduct future attacks. He is the commander-in-chief. We have American troops in Syria. He has an obligation to protect them. The presence of sarin gas and of a regime willing to use it is a clear and immediate threat to those troops.
Are you hearing anything about Russian involvement with that strike, the original strike?
Well, the Russians are deeply involved with the Syrians and Assad.
Assad
would not be in power today if it weren't for for Putin's forward. Well, I think Congress can help guide a strategy, and that's what we intend to do. And ultimately, it'll be the president's job to sign off on one. And then I think Congress will be asked to pay for it and potentially to authorize it. Well, again, I think that the strategic conversation is an ongoing process across multiple agencies, and it's a complex problem. This is not a simple conflict, and it's gotten much more complicated over the last 3 to 4 years. The events of April 4th were unforeseen. They happened and they had to be addressed. But the work of a more comprehensive process continues, and I believe will be concluded in short order.
We had I thought, a very helpful briefing as to the military operation and the fact that the military operation had objectives in dealing with the airfield in which the aircraft took off that had the chemical weapons attack. The mission looks like it was successful. Targets were hit, and the mission's objective is to make it clear to Assad that we will not stand by and let him use chemical weapons against his own people. So we hope it acted as a deterrent and diminished his capacity to deliver chemical weapons. So from that point of view, it was very encouraging to hear the details. It was planned as a one-strike mission, and depending on reaction, that's what I think the administration intends it to be, a one-strike mission.
Without question, our military did an excellent job in carrying out the mission which they were asked to complete. The next question is, where do we go from here? What is the plan for American intervention into this civil war inside of Syria? If regime change, the removal of Assad now becomes the principal goal, that means young American men and women will be the boots on the ground in this country. And we need a full-scale debate on the floor of the Senate and the House before any action should be authorized by the President